Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, January 11th, 2017, or geez, 2018. 18. I keep on forgetting that. I'm going to be saying 2017 until about maybe February or March. What are you going to do, right? Also, I apologize in advance. It looks like I'm developing a cold, which is great. You know, that always happens just when we start to see a warm up. That's when you always get a cold. It's not when it's a cold snap because you're bundled up and you're making sure that you're all warm and safe, and maybe you take some Tylenol just in case. Oh, no, no. It's when the temperatures finally get warm enough where you can actually walk outside without freezing to death. What are you going to do, right? Temperatures this morning range from the mid to upper 30s over much of the region. A few 40s are already starting to show up on Long Island and eastern Pennsylvania. We're going to be warming up very nicely into the mid to upper 50s throughout the region. Watch out for a few scattered showers as we head towards the afternoon evening hours. Otherwise, overcast skies are expected today, or in place right now, with some areas of fog here and there as our snowpack melts away under these warm conditions. On the radar, pretty much high and dry right now, but what you're going to see is this area of precipitation, this rainfall here, is going to start to expand and grow as we start to get more moisture transport into this storm and the storm starts to approach the region. So look for scattered showers to grow in coverage as we move through the late afternoon, evening, and overnight hours. And then we're going to be dealing with quite a bit of rain as we move forward. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see our nice little storm starting to get itself together right here in the plains and moving towards the Mississippi River Valley. What's going to happen is this low pressure system is going to track to around the Tennessee River Valley and then basically jump towards the New Jersey coast here. And what that's going to lead to is plenty of heavy rainfall along the coast. But over the interior, you're going to see that rain changing over to snow and ice as we head through Friday night into Saturday morning, making for a real mess throughout the entire region. So here's the basic forecast that we have out. For the coast, plenty of heavy rain. It could end on Saturday afternoon as a little bit of snow and sleet, maybe accumulation on the grass or on some cold surfaces. But the primary impact here is going to be the potential for flash flooding and urban flooding throughout the region. Looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain, combine that with the snowpack, it's going to lead to overwhelming impact on the storm drains. So that's certainly going to be an issue as we go over the next 66 hours. Meanwhile, the cold air is going to start to build in. So throughout today and Friday, all of this is raining. Friday night, let's say around 1, 2 a.m., you're going to have your low pressure system right around here, and your cold air is going to start to build in. Now, by around 3 a.m., we're going to start to see ice developing over northeastern Pennsylvania and building its way south as the storm tracks along the New Jersey coast and heads towards central Long Island. While that's happening, we're going to have the potential for ice accumulation anywhere from 0.5 inches to 0.5 inches of ice accumulation, which, again, any type of ice accumulation is a serious problem. Now, what's going to be interesting is to watch out how fast the mixed precipitation changes over to snow. So locations over around the Poconos, around Scranton, this and up towards central Hudson River Valley, these are areas where you're going to see a faster transition over to snow, and it could be a period of moderate to heavy snow at that, as this low pressure system is tracking to the southeast. So look, I'm looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow in these locations. Most locations are going to be around that 3-inch mark, but I pushed it up to 6 to take into account for higher elevations and the potential of some heavier bursts here and there. It's going to be a very heavy wet snow at that, a high water content. So it's certainly something to consider when you're going to be shoveling this. Combine that with ice below the snow. Further south and east, what we're going to see is a later transition over to snow. Again, 1 to 2 inches. A lot of this is going to be on cold surfaces here. Any type of treated roadway, even over northeastern Pennsylvania, is going to have a difficult time accumulating because we're dealing with temperatures falling from a very warm environment where you have temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and it's falling all the way into the 20s by the time we get to Saturday morning. So a huge temperature drop here, and that's going to lead to, at first, a little bit of difficulty of accumulation, and then as a result, we could see a limitation of the snow accumulation on those roadways. Same thing down here for Lancaster, York, Allentown, up towards Hartford. But again, watch out for that ice threat here. That's going to be a serious concern here, especially on Saturday morning. And then as you head down here, again, heavy rain. Watch out for the very end of the storm, and watch out after the storm, because temperatures are going to keep on falling. We're talking about lows on Sunday in the lower to mid-teens. So anything that's wet on the ground is going to just be a sheet of ice. So even if you're just getting rain here, when this storm leaves, put down some ice melt, because you're going to need it, especially for Saturday night into Sunday morning, protect you from black ice. So here is the forecast for today. Look for scattered showers developing, highs in the mid to upper 50s. Tonight, showers become widespread. By tomorrow morning, becoming heavy at times, lows in the lower to mid 50s. For tomorrow afternoon, periods of rain, heavy at times. Here's our low pressure system right here. Okay, now it's going to make this jump to the Jersey Shore by the time we get to Saturday morning. So look for periods of rain and high temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and then falling into the 50s as you head towards the evening. On Saturday morning, this low pressure system will be tracking along the New Jersey coast. The cold air builds in. Your high temperatures on Saturday will be around midnight. Then temperatures would basically fall through the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s as you move on through the day. For the Eagles game, it's going to be drier. The precipitation is going to be leaving, but you're going to be dealing with temperatures falling rapidly and very windy conditions. So definitely be prepared for layered conditions, because by the end of that game, temperatures might be in the upper 20s to lower 30s rather than the mid 40s that you may start off with. So certainly something to keep an eye on for the Eagles game as this low pressure system lifts northward. So temperatures, again, the high temperatures on Saturday basically around midnight, and then falling through thereafter. Sunday, there's a threat for a few scattered snow showers, otherwise scattered cloud cover. Lows in the lower to mid-teens, highs in the mid-20s. On Monday, high pressure in control. Look for scattered cloud cover. Lows in the mid-teens, highs in the upper 20s to lower 30s. On Tuesday, an area of low pressure will approach. Now, we're going to have to watch this very very carefully. Clippers are very, very tricky, and sometimes they redevelop off the coast and can really rapidly intensify Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So we're watching that very carefully. Temperatures on Tuesday in the mid-20s, highs in the mid to upper 30s. On Wednesday, that low pressure system, starts to exit. Look for, again, the potential for at least snow showers Tuesday night through Wednesday morning. Temperatures will range from the upper teens to lower 20s for lows and mid to upper 20s for highs. And on Thursday, high pressure in control with scattered cloud cover. Look for lows in the mid-teens, highs in the mid to upper 20s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather. And as always, stay safe out there.